What's up YouTube? Welcome to Bricks in Paradise, and this is the first official update of my Clue mansion build. It has been a while since that first video was released about the announcement of this set, or MOC actually, and I just kind of wanted to get the word out there, kind of let that spread about what I'm going to be doing as my next MOC, and then I was going to do some update videos before this one, but I did not get around to those, so here is officially the first update video, and I did a lot of work with this MOC, so I'll be showing you some pictures of that, of the process of building them throughout, but I started off with the base. I took the 6 base plates that I have here, 4 normal 32 by 32, and then 2 16 by 32, I think is what those are, and it's a total of 6 base plates. It's a absolutely giant MOC, and this actually, everything you see here is about 2 days worth of work, and I'm far from done. But this is just to show you kind of the gist of what I'm doing, kind of show you my planning and what I want to do. So basically what I did was I filled in the entire perimeter of bricks. I got how big I wanted it, and then I filled in the sides with this rock work that you can maybe sort of kind of see along the sides here, and then on the inside I filled it in with bricks of all different colors and sizes and stuff like that, so that way it would, hold up the floor, and then and it's completely modular in the sense that I can take each section of the mansion apart, and it has 5 separate sections, and you'd probably be wondering, with 6 base plates, why 5 sections? The 2 in the middle here is actually one entire section, the hallway. So I'll go ahead and show you the separation of it and how you can take apart this modular build. Alrighty, so here it is completely separated, and as you can see, each section of it is connected by these pins and separate holes, and it can easily be connected like so, just by connecting the pins together like this, connecting each base plate to each other, and then connecting each of the sections together like so. It can be a tad bit difficult, but I designed it to be relatively easy, and hopefully not too bad, and so it's almost together now. Alright, so there it is, completely put together in all of its glory. So that was the demonstration of how to take it apart and put it, or rather put it back together from its taken apart stage with the Technic pins. And then I built one room as of right now, and the only room is the library over here on the far right. This is my favorite room. I think it looks really good, especially with kind of what I did. As you can see, I've got bookshelves and different antiques and things like that, kind of blocked by the tree, but there's some flowers back here. There's a medieval shield, another shield, and then like a dinosaur, the shield right there, and then Professor Plum himself there in the library, and then just bookshelves over here, multiple bookshelves, so there's that look there, and then on top there's a key, which looks just like this. It's just a simple, ordinary key. I figured it would be a fun addition to the build. And then there's a battle axe right here on top, like so. I just threw that on top, just looking for things to fill into the build. And then it's just got the walls and then the hallway entrance right here. And I think it looks rather good. It looks very elegant in my opinion. And then the courtyard here, the entrance to the actual mansion, was just some basic studs and other round pieces I could put together, as well as some sand green to add some different texture and different colors to it, with the stairs going up to the mansion and the railways. Used a lot of masonry bricks. A good use is right here along the side, along the stairway, and then all the way around the entire MOC itself with this rock work here just going through. But I don't want to take too long with that. This is really the main part of the MOC. Let me zoom in now. I've got my Clue plaque here. I built that just to kind of show, you know, this is the Clue mansion. Whatever, I kind of like it. And then some trees in the front. I was kind of going with that more haunted mansion look with this, a mysterious mansion or whatnot. And then it's got several different room sections and things like that, as indicated kind of by different colored floors. You know, the brown here is a library, and the second room over is the bedroom, then the office, the kitchen, the courtyard, and then several other rooms in the back, hopefully, and things like that. So now let me just go ahead and show you all the minifigures real quickly. They were kind of flashed by in the first video I made, but I kind of wanted to go in depth with what I did and things like that. So the first minifigure up is Professor Plum. He is a probably one of my favorite minifigures in this MOC, and my favorite character from the game. With him, I have the revolver and a goblet for drinking, of course, and then, of course, the purple torso to indicate that he is Professor Plum. The next minifigure I have is Colonel Mustard, a very popular character in the game, and another one of my favorites, and I gave him more of the safari kind of look, as in the vintage game, and with him I have the rope. Next up is Miss Scarlet. She has the lead pipe as indicated with the gray 1x4 tube there, and then I use the torso from the Lone Ranger train set, the Constitution. And then next up is Miss White. She has the wrench right here. And I use the body from Marion from the Indiana Jones, and actually the face from the Lone Ranger minifigure. So that's Miss White. Up next is Miss Peacock. She has the dagger. And I didn't have a lot of blue minifig torsos, so I just used the one from the pizza van. And then last but certainly not least is Mr. Green. And he has the candlestick. This was just a really simple build, you know, with a 1x2 jumper plate, and then I built kind of this little stand out of a cone and a 1x4 rod. To make Mr. Green, as indicated by the green torso. And that's it for the actual game characters, but there's one more character to go over. This is Mr. Body. I can't remember if he's the butler or the owner of the mansion. He's either or. I haven't seen the movie in a long time. But this isn't really based off the movie, but I figured I wanted an extra minifigure to go in with this MOC, just so it wasn't as empty, since it is just so giant. And so that is it for the minifigures. So those were the minifigures. So that's pretty much it for this mansion. I can't think of really any other additions to this set, or MOC rather. I don't know why I keep saying set, but MOC that I've done here. It's been fun to build, actually. I've used a couple different techniques with the building. Definitely one of my biggest MOCs. This thing is absolutely ginormous. And so hopefully one thing I plan to do is an update with every individual room that I complete with the building process. So each room will have a separate video, and then finally the conclusion going over everything I've done. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment of any ideas you may have for this MOC, or if you just want to shout out or whatever, just go ahead and leave that in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoy it. Really enjoyed building this, and I enjoy building Legos a lot. So with all that said, I will see you all in the next video. Until then, bye.